It's the 5-Minute Penguins postgame here on National Hockey Now and the Pittsburgh Hockey Now YouTube channel. As always, and sometimes, I'm Dan Kingerski. 2 games, the same score against very different opponents. The Penguins beat the Arizona Coyotes in Game 1, 6-2, and they really shellacked the Tampa Bay Lightning 6-2 at PPG Paints Arena on Saturday night. The Penguins have 98 or 99 shots in their first 2 games in the 6-2 win, although it took a little longer to get to number 6 on Saturday night. The Penguins led only 2-1 after the second period here, but at no point did the game feel competitive, really. The Penguins were peppering Tampa Bay with scoring chances, with shots. It really was the Penguins' game to win or lose almost from the opening drop. Although Tampa Bay did get the opening goal, it was a power play goal by Steve Stamkos. And, the PK has been a little bit of a problem for the Penguins. However, even that rallied on Saturday night. The Penguins killed off the next couple, and I'll tell you what they were doing differently in the next couple of penalty kills. You saw Jeff Carter, Kasperi Kapanen, Ryan Poehling, Josh Archibald. You saw those guys being much more aggressive to the puck, much more aggressive to the points, and collapsing into that lane. On Thursday night against Arizona, they left that center of the ice open. Tonight, they pressured the points. As the puck went to the mid-wall, they took away that pass very quickly. That was a huge difference. I mean, we won't go into too many of the nitty-gritty details, but it was much more aggressive. The penalty killers played much faster. Head coach Mike Sullivan thought they got better and better as the game went on, and I believe that would be a very accurate assessment and not coach speak. The Penguins' power play clicking as well. They didn't actually score a goal in the second period, but they spent an entire power play, the full 2 minutes, in the Tampa Bay zone. They were just buzzing. A couple of the guys I want you to keep eyes on as well. Brian Rust and Jason Zucker are flying. I haven't seen wingers play that well in quite a while, and they really, let me center myself. There now I'm centered. Zucker and Rust are playing exceptionally well with Evgeny Malkin in the middle. That line, nothing short of spectacular. They didn't score until late in the third period. It was Sidney Crosby's line. He and Jake Gensel. Boy, are they just Batman and Robin. They are absolutely clicking right now. And by the way, Crosby is on the same pace that Mario Lemieux began the season back in 1988-89 when Lemieux had 31 points in the first 10 games. Well, Crosby has back-to-back 3-point games to begin the season, and you can't say any of those points have been cheap. They've been well-earned. Gensel really heavy on the puck retrieval, heavy on the forecheck pressure. He's creating turnovers. He's also getting behind the defense. And once the Penguins' top 6 forwards get behind the defense, the other team is in trouble, because that's when things really begin to break down. That's when the Penguins are so instinctively talented, not just, individually talented, instinctually talented. They know where to be for each other, and they really read very well. They find those soft spots, and Crosby knowing exactly where to be for Gensel and vice versa. Rust knows where to be for Evgeny Malkin, and Zucker is just whizzing up and down the ice. Jason Zucker looks like he's got a lot to prove, and he's doing it so far. A couple of the newbies we want to grade out as well. Check out the PHN Plus report card on PittsburghHockeyNow.com. It is for subscribers only. The newbies, Jeff Petrie, P.O. Joseph, Ryan Poehling, Josh Archibald. We graded all of those players pretty well tonight as well. Let's focus a little bit on P.O. Joseph, as Dave kind of kidded me. Dave Molinari, are you P.O.'s new biographer? I have written several times about P.O. Joseph in the last couple of weeks. I find him to be a very interesting story, as well as, I enjoy chatting with him. He was much more assertive on Saturday night. You saw him at the front of the net. You saw him pinching down low. You saw him playing a much more confident game. And that's the kind of stuff that's going to keep him in the lineup. No defensive gaffes, offensive pressure, offensive opportunity. That scores very well. That's my 5 minutes. I'm Dan Kingerski here on Pittsburgh Hockey Now and the National Hockey Now YouTube channel.